Hey guys, today I'm going to grill some marinated chicken leg quarters. So let's get queuing. I got a package of chicken leg quarters here. These were 99 cents a pound, so $3.91 for 3 of them. I already used one to try this out and it came out good, so dang, these are pretty big. Are they both going to fit in this dish here? I hope so. Let's see here. Ah yeah, just right. Okay, we get that out of the way. And I'm going to use a marinade. Usually I use about half oil, so this is avocado oil. We'll just pour some of that in there. Just kind of eyeball it for 2 of them. And, you know, you need to just use as much marinade as you need. If you have more chicken, you're going to have to use more marinade. And then about half vinegar. This is red wine vinegar. I like the flavor you get from this. So, I don't know, that looks about right. Like I said, I just eyeball it, makes it easier. And then some Worcestershire sauce, that gives it some flavor. So we'll sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Okay, that looks good. And then some salt. This is kosher salt. Okay, that looks good. And then Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides pepper, this has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. Now you can use individual spices if you would rather, but that makes it nice and simple. It has everything I like in it. Now I'm going to kind of turn it over and get everything sort of mixed up. May have to add a little bit more of the seasoning on that side, but I'm just going to let this marinate on the counter for about an hour or so. If you're not comfortable with that, you can put it in the refrigerator if you want, but I like to just, if I'm doing it for a short period of time, I like to just let the meat sit on the counter because pores in the meat start to open up and it takes up the marinade better. Also, it doesn't have to be on the grill as long that way either. The chicken's been in the marinade for an hour and 20 minutes, and what I do is flip it over and massage it a little once in a while. That seems like it's getting nice and soft and the marinade's getting in there, so I'm going to go get the grill lit. I have my Weber Q1200 warming up over here. I've had this for 5 years and the igniter still works, so that's cool. So we'll just get these on there. I'll put it skin side down first, I guess. These are pretty big. I have it turned to high right now, so let's leave it on high for a bit, and then I'll probably come out and flip them in a little bit. It's been about 5 minutes. I don't want to burn these. I better check on them real quick here. Let's see how these look. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to flip them over like that. And I'm going to turn the heat down to low, I think. It's pretty hot. That's better on low. They were starting to flame up a little bit. That marinade was dripping down in there and they were flaming up. So I'll just let these cook on low for a while. I'll flip them over in a bit and maybe brush on some more marinade. I'm going to check on this again. It's been on there about 15 minutes total, but even though I turned it down, it does tend to flame up a little bit. That's the thing with gas grills and chicken. They tend to flame up. All that chicken grease drips down and they flame up and flare up. So now, since I flipped it, I'm going to start brushing on a little bit of this marinade. I just use the same marinade. As long as you let it cook, you know, it'll kill the bacteria. I wouldn't brush this on like right before you take it off, but you know, as long as you brush it on, you know, 5-10 minutes before you're done cooking it, it should be fine. Kill the bacteria. I mean, if it bothers you, you can make a fresh batch of marinade to brush on if you like, but I always do it this way and it's fine. All right, we'll let it cook a while longer. It's been an hour, so these should be about done. One thing I've noticed is the other day, when I only cooked the one piece, I didn't have to flip it as often because it didn't flame up as much. This time, I have 2 pieces of chicken, so there's more fat dripping down in there. And I had to turn it over about every 5 minutes or so. I didn't show it every time because that would get boring, but I had to kind of keep an eye on it and keep flipping it so it wouldn't get too burnt in one spot. When you kind of turn it over, it keeps it from getting so dark. So the internal temperature should be 175 degrees Fahrenheit for it to be done here. And that one's 196. This one here is 190, so we're good. Dark meat chicken, you don't have to worry too much about drying it out. So, and also you can see it's kind of pulling away from the bone there, so that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and get that off of there. Look at that nice crispy skin. Looks good. Let's cut into it and see how it looks here. Cut right into there. Oh yeah, look how juicy that is. Oh yeah. Let's grab a piece. Man, that crispy skin is good. Not quite as much flavor as charcoal, but it's pretty darn good. See what Annie thinks. Want to try it, Annie? There you go. You can use any kind of vinegar and oil you want for your marinade, but that red wine vinegar does have a nice flavor in my opinion. Anyway, I'll write all the ingredients in the description. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.